Stop. This is not madness. Gosh. This, oh my god. Oh, wow. This is madness. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails, a Grand Arena story. This is madness, folks. Really close match in the top 50, trying to bludgeon each other out of the standings. Let's see where it goes. Now, first I want to say a huge shout out to my patrons. I think we're caught up on here. I'm not sure. I think we are. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Truly appreciate every one of you. And just a reminder, folks, if you want to support the channel for free, all you've got to do is hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, do something to mount the algorithm. It's madness, but it's like healthy madness, if such a thing could be said to exist. So tell you what, guys, let me show you my defenses first, and then I'll show you my opponent's, I'll show you the matchup and what my opponent's defense is. Then we'll go watch the actual frickin' match, shall we, guys? Whoa, we're in the game. This is madness. Wow. Alright, so guys, I placed 5 different Galactic Legends this time, plus a bunch of other annoying teams. So we've got General Skywalker, we've got Traya with Savage, both with Omicrons, Lord Vader here, without a Maul, which this team has gotten me tons of holds this season without Maul, because I think people try to do stupid stuff with it, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, of course, and then see the Eternal Emperor here, just doing his thing with the loincloth boy. In the back, we have Jabba. We have a Kenobi team without Cat, but we do have the Alakron and Ki-Adi-Mundi helping. And then we also, of course, have Rey with Cat. And this ended up last match. I played the same defense, and this ended up not being cleared. Everything else got cleared, but not the Rey Cat team. So it's pretty frustrating, guys, to deal with that. Of course, we're keeping Malicos for offense, because why wouldn't we? We do have Malgus on defense as well. We have our team full of pets, including Chewbacca. You can notice that we've kind of drawn and quartered the poor old CLS squad at this point, at least this season. We have the Finn team with Zorii, and then, of course, C-3PO, because just to have fun with that. I don't know if it's actually better or not. And then we have the Sortie squad with Lobot, and then we have Chupio on the team as well. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that yawn. You probably couldn't help it. So that's it, guys. My opponent attacked early, and he had later messaged me and said that he had attacked because he didn't want to stream snipe, which is hugely appreciated. My opponent one-shot everything except for, as you may have guessed from the heavy foreshadowing, my Lord Vader squad. Lord Vader got a hold, just one, but it was a nice hold. Piet on this team really makes this team good. I know that chopping your troopers out is kind of sad, and maybe not an option starting next season with the cool new Empire Datacrons, but one way or another, this team has done probably gotten me the most holds this season, and this is all in the top 100 of Kyber 1. So, really good players are failing to it. To take a look at it, guys, think about it. Is this Lord Vader team right for you? Call the following. Just kidding. Let's go see my opponent's stuff. Let's get out of the game. We're not here to play games, apparently. So, all right, relic levels in the compare. My opponent has a lot more relics, and not that many more relic 9s, but the relic 8s and 7s are very telling. Very, very telling. Of course, I maintain my advantage with relic 6, so haha. Important stats mods. I actually have an advantage on the high-end mods, at like the top end. Overall, he has probably more. You can tell, you can always tell if someone's a spender if they have a lot of 6-dot mods, and that's not slight on them. I'm a spender too. I just don't end up spending a lot on 6 dots for whatever reason. Maybe I'd win all my matches if I spent on 6 dots, but I don't, and therefore I don't. So kind of an advantage here. I would say this is close to a push. And then Datacrons, my opponent does have a significantly larger number of rerolls, which is probably the biggest stat for my level of play. So here's his defenses. You guys don't get to see my face for just a minute. You can see he only plays 2 Galactic Legends, though. There is Malicos, and then Traya with Savage demands a Galactic Legend, because there's not very many comps out there that are going to easily beat that. And then the Aphra team, the Dash team, there's a few different decent teams, but after I didn't scout my opponent very much. But what I did do after I saw his deployment, I went and looked, and it looked a little bit like they usually only placed 2 Galactic Legends for the most part. So I decided, here, let's get to the recap, guys. Let's get to the actual video footage, shall we? I decided, instead of, usually I have Jedi Master Luke as his own team, killing something else, usually something lesser, because Jedi Master Luke without good Jedi just can't kill the premier teams. Which is an okay trade for me, because then the Jedi Revan team that we get from extracting from Jedi Master Luke does a lot of times kill premier teams, including a few different Galactic Legends, depending on what Datacron set you have, etc. But I decided I was just going to combine the 2 of them. Now, a lot of people have been wondering why. People have been wondering, this isn't a Lord Vader. It is not. I mean, Lord Vader is a good team. Jedi Master Luke is not, and Cal Kestis specifically, people say he's not very good. So, you know, like, it's not worth farming him. I'm not gonna farm him. It's not worth it. I'm gonna wait for years. That's fine. You can wait for years. I want you to see this, though, guys. Please. Please see this. So, first off, my Jedi Master Luke is not faster than them. Oh, that's kind of a cool freeze frame. But my Jedi Master Luke is not faster than them, but I get speed up because of the Cal Kestis Kron, which, of course, the Kron does skew things just a little bit. But keep in mind, we don't have any extra protection to help us from Jedi Master Luke here, because the set 10 Kron is nice for Cal Kestis. It doesn't actually help the rest of the Jedi a whole crazy bunch. And my opponent has, I think, 200 or 300% defense on this squad, so it's going to be very difficult to do damage here. Alright, so Jedi Revan, what you gonna do, bud? Let's pass the turn to Jedi Luke, and we can stun everyone except for Maul and Lord Vader. And who do we want to mark? Well, I think Darth Vader can cause the most damage to us, and Jedi Cal is going to be killing the stupid Royal Guard on his own at some point. So let's put Armor Shred on Thrawn. And, you know, with the hopes that Jedi Cal will eventually just take out Thrawn, or Royal Guard. Okay, Maul goes, and he hits Jedi Master Luke somewhat ineffectively. Hooray! Hooray for ineffectiveness! Alright, pass the turn from Jedi Cal to someone, and I'm trying to decide what to do. Should we go for Maul, or should we just keep trying to work on our ult? What should we do, guys? Okay, he popped his ult a little bit earlier than I wanted him to, so how dare he? The good news is Jedi Revan and Cal Kestis are both not caring about ability block. That was about the worst way I could say anything in the world, folks, but they are not caring. And you want to make sure you kill that Royal Relic 9 Relic Guard with Cal, even though I could have killed Maul, and that would have been nice. It would have felt good to take out that dude with the horns, but meh, we'll be alright, guys. Alright, we got Armor Shred on Lord Vader, so that's a neat trick. Let's get another Armor Shred if we can at some point. Okay, we popped the ult, which is good, and of course this is a really thick Lord Vader. The squad is very thick. It's very, very imposing. try to get ability block, and then I realized you can't get ability block on someone, or on Lord Vader while he's in his ult, which is he still is. Ashes of the Republic, or something like that. It's like, it's funny, I didn't know you were a smoker. Maybe I did. I have seen episode 3. Alright, we got 71. I don't know if I played that perfectly well. I don't do that match too often. But the thing is, guys, you can see my opponent got a decent total score. Here, let's rewind for just 1 sec. My opponent got an 1801, which gives us enough wiggle room that if we fail one, we could maybe win. 1850 is the max, the soft max that you can get. So we don't have that much wiggle room, and so I needed to one-shot as much as I could. That was the strategy going in. We need to one-shot. So all right, guaranteed. We killed Vader. We only have 1 Galactic Legend remaining, and that's Supreme Leader Kylo. And we need to kill. I really don't have anything that's that convincing against this Traya squad. I mean, we'd eventually be able, I'm sure, to clear the Traya squad, but man, it's a rough task. All right, so she isolated crew, so that means he's not taunting anymore, which means you're up, First Order Stormtrooper. Show us what you got, bud. All right, I got tired of hitting Savage for a while, so now we're hitting Scion, I guess. Doesn't seem that cool. I guess we'll stun him. Good for you, Scion. Keep targeting him while he's stunned to do this swipe so that we get double the mastery gain. And then, hey, look at that. We got our ult, but first let's do the poke to get a little more mastery stacking. And then, sure, let's mass assist Nihilus. And Nihilus who? He's just dead. Yay. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Just keep passing the turns to Supreme Leader Kylo. Cool. It only dropped 6 there. Another 4 on the first one, so we've dropped 10 so far in the first 2 matches. Maybe not the best thing. Now, we're using Starkiller against this Malicos team. The reason, and you'll see it later, is Starkiller is not a super reliable counter to Malicos, really. The idea, though, is he doesn't have any Omicrons. He has a Zetas, but no Omicrons. So, we're going to try to use Starkiller here instead of using a Galactic Legend or using Traya, because I want my Traya on defense. You know, I want as annoying of a defense as I can be. So I can get. Let's kill Malicos as much as we can, which means, of course, getting tenacity down, and then just focusing him and everyone else down with stagger, etc. And Fulcrum is resisting our charms, of course. How dare she? It's outrageous, guys. It's unfair. Gosh, I'm gonna drink some caffeine. You guys can see. So we killed Malicos. Now it's just a matter of it's a simple matter of weight ratios. It's just a matter of trying to clean them up before they do a ton of damage. Like Cere can still one-shot some of our characters if we're not careful. Oh, hey, I think we used to have old Ben there, but been there, done that. Okay, so now we killed Fulcrum. Great. Is it their turn to kill someone, or do we get all the advantages now? Okay, let's get the Star Destroyer of healing here. Okay, Cere just jumped the shark, whatever that even means, but 62 will just pretend like we undersized it with Starkiller. Yeah, that's what we'll do. 62. Oh, alright, so now we've got to kill this Ray team. And this is our Maulicos team, remember. I've been practicing with Maul and Malicos. And that this team is one of the best versions of Ray currently, because it's kind of timeout-ish. With Barriss in hiding right now. She has the VIP from Zorii, which is pretty frustrating. And so I kind of missed out on a chance with Maul. I probably could have Well, because Kenobi's on this team, I could have started. I did start with 5 stacks of Anguish, and I just acted like I didn't have that. So it's a little bit weird. Anyways, let's start throwing some rocks at people. Really need to get damage immunity on Rey before she pops her ult, but there she goes, and she did not, in fact, get into damage immunity before her first ult, which is kind of really scary, in fact, guys. But all right, let's just keep on our single-minded devotion. Okay, let's throw some rocks, I guess. There we go. Damage immunity for a few of these guys. Hey, look at that. Sear through her saber at Zorii. At the Zorii hat. We just gotta sit there and take it from Barris right now, guys. It's not really okay. Alright, the ults didn't really do that much to us because we have hella protection up, guys. Alright, so remember, if we kill Ben, he doesn't revive. So no revives for you. And then Rey, almost. Man, we almost had enough juice to get her, but we didn't. Obviously, as you can see here. So I don't know, this is a very slow team to take apart, but we're doing okay so far, and these ults don't really do that much to us, really. Whoa, where did Barris go? That was madness. 64. Dude, I'm telling you, Malicos, such a fun team. It is crazy fun, guys. It's really fun. Alright, so the back zone. Does he have any Galactic Legends? If he has, there's a couple that I'm like, man, if he has a couple, it's still gonna be a big struggle. But no, Tuskens, there's a Saw Gerrera team and a team of pets, which aka Wookiees. So we'll deal with those later. First, let's go to the top, and we'll use Aphra to try taking care of this Zorii team, which is it can be pretty scary, honestly. I've almost lost this before. Okay, yeah, let's see. Dang it, man, they keep not letting my murder bot murder people, because everyone else is getting the kills. I mean, but we're getting kills. So we're good, guys. Well, not yet, but hey, there he is. Come on, B2. You can make yourself useful, bud. There you go. You just need a little positive reinforcement, guys. That's all. Alright, burninate them. Let's go. There we go. Call the assist. And I healed a little bit. 64. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, bad batch into this Qui-Gon team, because it's not a very fast Qui-Gon team. So dispel everything, everyone gets a ton of buffs, so they get a lot of turn meter. Get the 2 turn stone. Look at that, 2 turns. Everyone got locked into that 2 turn from record. Nicely done, boy. Good boy. Who's the best boy? 65 of banners there. All right, we're doing well on banners so far, folks. Let's keep it running. They have a little bit of a fast dash team here, but with Zam here, we get to go first. And the question is, who do we shoot? Do we shoot Hondo? Do we shoot Bando? I decided, you know what? The AoE from Dash is going to be somewhat devastating to us. I don't really want to know what that feels like. So, took out Dash, and now we still have to kill Hondo, but as long as we have Disintegrate remaining from Mando, we should be okay. Second Mando dies, the second, it's probably the second we have problems, honestly. Alright. IG-11. Oh yeah, we killed crew already. Nice. Whoa, where did Hondo go? 65 banners. He turned into banners? I always joke about that with my son. Whenever we kill monsters in a game called Gloomhaven, like they drop one loot tile, and I'm like, yeah, they just explode into coins. He thinks it's really funny. You guys think it's less funny, I can already tell. And Inquisitors, we don't need Inquisitors to kill any Galactic Legends, because they don't have any more Galactic Legends left. They did get a really good score on us, which is partially because of the Galactic Legends, I think. Hey, what's up, Nest? Let's just sit here and do nothing. Because we can just heal up a little bit, huh? We need her to take a freaking turn, guys. So do nothing to decrease turn meter here. Whatever you do. So don't do the... Oh, okay, let's do the ability block. Oh, that's right. Because I wanted daze on her. I didn't want her to hit me back anymore. I addressed this in the stream as well. But, yeah, you just want to... Just wait till she gets a turn. Don't decrease her turn meter with Grand Inquisitor or Seventh Sister. Excuse me, guys. Not even that sleepy. Just maybe tired. Which there is a difference, of course. Hey, she got a turn and we did 182,000 damage. Gosh. Just casual 182k from Riva. Right in the back. He's got, look at this Relic 9 Sith Fighter. Jeez, let's actually just do this right now. See if we're gonna fail, and if we have to clean up, we have to be perfect on squads. Freaking goof around a little bit. So we're doing the same thing as I've done in my video, folks. We're double hit from Traya and Advanced, and then Defender comes in and stuns, and then we get all these stacks of formation and one shot the Relic 9 Sith Fighter, which is great. Okay, dispel the buffs here. Then I realized there's there's stealth on the ship I want to shoot. So yeah, great. It's pretty nerve-wracking though. Their next reinforcement is probably going to kill one of my characters, and let's move quickly. All right, so bomber's gone. Yay for that. Try to get rid of this thing here. Yeah, we just killed Bomber on our own. We must be super fancy. 73 is the exact perfect. That's a soft max. All right. Wonderful banners. We had wonderful momentum. Probably some really good RNG. But, okay. Now we're facing... I decided I wanted to try Phoenix into this team of pets. And this is the Foresight Kron that gives us... Or, that gives them defense, I think. Or maybe it's offense based off of how many times Foresight gets dispelled. And every time I do a crit to them, then all of them get Foresight. And it really ramps their damage, guys. You'll see in just a minute. It is crazy impressive. Try to keep them all staggered. We don't want them to take turns, right? We don't want this pet team to enjoy itself. Look at that. Zalbar just kills our whole right flank. Wow, depressing, man. Just one shot, he's just like, I'll kill you now. Poor old Phoenix, man. They're all Relic 5 or more. They just died like dogs. Really sad. So I guess let's bring our old reliable with Dash and... what's his name? Hondo and Vandor, for that matter. There's 3 tanks. Target-rich environment, folks. So who are you going to kill first? Of course, you got to kill Vandor Chewy, because he's the one who can revive most of these scoundrelish, knavish Wookiees. And we're running out of teams, by the way, folks. Just so you guys are aware. Now, we do have a stratagem a little bit here. First off, if we can win this one right off the bat, then probably a good idea. I'll say that. Even if we lost a few characters, probably worthwhile. However, in the event that I don't win, well, I've dropped 30 banners, which means we can't get those banners back, really. Well, we kinda can, in fact. And that's kind of the crux of what I'm going to be talking about here, is, you know, and meanwhile, we're just trying to get through all the tanks. Gosh, we killed Vander so fast, now it's just taking freaking ever to get through these guys. But, so the idea here is... Alright, sorry, I just had to yawn, guys. Just going nuts tonight. The idea here, guys, is if we can't clear, as long as we can kill a substantial number of Wookiees, well, here or in other fights, if we have to zerg them down, we're at the point now that if we do fail this fight, which, I mean, we still have 2.5 minutes left, I'm sure we'll make something happen, right? Like, what could possibly happen that we don't kill the rest of these Wookiees? So, anyways, I decided it's probably wise to just try to kill Zalbar. We just keep not doing it, though, so that's disappointing. So, man, to continue my thread, folks, if we do fail on this somehow, in an unprecedented fashion... Gosh, stop healing the guy. Please, stop healing him. Just let me take him out. Thank goodness. Alright, $140 now. We're gonna fast forward. If we do lose, we can zerg them all down and then have Wampa clean up to get more than perfect banners. Okay, so we're doing all this damage, and once I killed Zalbar, I was pretty confident that I'd win. And then Veteran Chewie just goes over and casually swats Vander Chewie, and I die. Ugh, horrible. Alright, let's take a break from this team again. Let's use AdRad on this Sagarera team. I really like AdRad, and I like what he does to a lot of teams, but man, they just don't do any damage. It's tough to get through, guys. It's tough to stomach. Come on, guys, just keep hammering on base. So the idea, guys, is to get them as close as we can to popping our mini ult, and then we want to use it at a strategic, tactically sound time. So we don't want it to be wasted, basically. We have one ult. Use it wisely. So, come on, guys, let's just go. Alright. Cere's like, oh, I didn't realize I was being shot at. I'll stop taunting. Gosh, okay, so I did the AoE. I did the move, but then Cere revives because... Well, now I'm trying to remember. I think everyone can revive from it except for Empire. So, never mind, she's not Empire. Anyways, our AoE finishes off some other rebels, and, you know, we're doing okay-ish. Not gonna win any awesome banners, except here, this is a heal, I think. That's pretty neat. Make a quick trip out to Seesaw. Smash his face in. Alright, Tuskens, we have the Gidme team, guys, and remember, it's just based off of the... So we're getting buffs from a Datacron to start with 20% protection up. But then also Gideon is giving us big stacks of protection as well, so Padme kind of just deferred her team so that Shock T could do extra damage and Cup could do extra damage. See, he's got 34 stacks, he can just one-shot someone. And now we just play the waiting game. He's the only one with Shatter Point. Alright, cool. 65. Good banners. Of course, that's why we take Shock T there if we can. It's always feasible. And now let's use my Qui-Gon team. Remember, I don't have Ki-Adi-Mundi, but Ki-Adi-Mundi's on defense with Jedi Master Kenobi. But the idea, and my initial idea was to kill everyone except for Tarful. And then I was like, no, we'll kill everyone except for, like, we'll just kill Tarful and well, you know, veteran, we'll say veteran Chewie, and he'll just be alone. And what I realized was, what I want to do, for sure we need to kill Tarful, because we don't want his leadership, and we don't want his Datacron interfering with stuff. He's level 9. And so... let's see. What I realized, though, when I was in the fight, guys, is I don't want to actually kill Clone Wars Chewie, because he does no damage, especially without a cool Cron. And so... What I decided to do was try to keep Clone Wars Chewie alive and kill veteran Chewie instead. And then here's the important part, guys. So if we finish the fight now, well, we gotta kill Vander or veteran smuggler. If we end the fight this second, we drop 7 banners at least. So I decided to time out. We just sat there and timed out. And then, hold on a sec. Wait a minute. Alright, folks, so, sorry about that. Sorry if the music was jarring, whatever. I missed it in my initial edit, but the idea was we time out, instead of dropping 7 banners, we're gonna time out and then just send in Wampa to clean up Clone Wars Chewie. Gosh, 1 hit and Clone Wars Chewie is just almost gone. Okay, so it looks like we just got a good, solid, like, soft max cleanup. This is actually, remember, we already killed 4 members of their team, so this is a +4 instead of a -7 after our first 2 fails. So good on you, Wampa. Congratulations, you made the team finally. And now we're just going to use Leviathan here against triple attacker Executor. Look at how quickly they kill my bomber the first time. Did they do it this time or not? I forget. He does die the first time. I don't remember if he dies the second. Like, eventually, I don't remember, guys. And we're just doing, we can't do our AoEs or anything because they start with Tenacity up. Okay, Tenacity up is gone. Let's get Sith Fighter in, start getting some turn meter and stuff. I guess let's hit Xanadu Blood sometimes. But yeah, let's okay, Houndstooth came in. That's good for us. We just gotta stay on target. There you go. Apply that debuff or the buff, whatever it's called. I guess they can't have reinforcements. If Slave 1 tries to come in, it dies. And it is pretty tough to kill Houndstooth, so let's just use our fighter to kill Houndstooth, and we can do the AoE. Missed. Or something. Anyways, guys. They're acting like they still own this ship. How dare they? There we go. Alright, now we have both ships. This is my favorite ship to take over because we can heal our guys, right? So, let's go, guys. Let's finish this up. I can go to bed. Actually, I'm going to work on Datacron info after this, folks. Gonna be happy. Okay, so 72. We did the math, and all I need is, like, I need to get, like, a 64 on this next one. So I bring Profundity against Malevolence. You guys can see that this was on the thumbnail. Or at least the end result was. So facing Malevolence. And I'll be honest, guys, I did not know at all if what I was doing was wise. We want to kill Slave 1 as quickly as... we want to kill Spy as quickly as we can. So, there we go. We focused her down, guys. Did the AoE from Falcon. I felt like everything was going pretty well. We just gotta keep trucking, folks, as they say. And all I have for reinforcements is the Ghost. Everything's going pretty well right now, so let's not take the Ghost in yet. Maybe once we need it. But then they start focusing down. Like, they start getting a bunch of turn meter. And Yeah, my guys don't have a ton of... Oh, they don't gain bonus turn meter because we have Profundity, so we stopped that. But they start getting a lot of turns, regardless. Okay, so we need the Ghost, apparently, because Falcon is kind of close to being killed, apparently. Just a mess, guys. So, trying to decide who to hide. I guess it's hide Outrider. That's a sweet move. And alright, we've killed a couple of their Geo ships, but we haven't really even made a dent in this hyena yet, which is pretty bad. So I will be at 91 right now. We're at 91 to get our ult. Alright, do we have enough assists to get our ult? Did we get it? And then Outrider just outright died. And here we are, guys. Here's that screenshot. Maybe the screenshot had a slightly more ragged looking version of these hyena bombers, but this is pretty scary, guys. Okay, so we popped the ult though, so yay. All right, what do we do here, guys? So what we have the hyena bomber targeted, and then one of them is, and we could tell by long clicking on one of them, we can tell which one the summon is, which one isn't. So we know which one to kill. I think it's on the far right, but how to manage this, guys? I have buzz droids on me, and I don't want that because they'll all assist against me. So we can do the wiggle, but then they just shoot at me anyways. Or do I do the AoE and hope we kill all of them? What do we do, folks? I actually did just sit here for a while trying to figure it out, so I don't know why I paused it. Just remember, a 55 wins the match. 54 will draw, and I can't afford to lose any more banners. I can't afford to lose at all. I don't have any reinforcements. I'm not hygienic. I don't toe the line. It's a quote, guys. Okay, so I tried the AoE to no effect. Somehow I didn't die from that. And now, what the hell else do we do? I guess just call Falcon to assist. Cool. Alright, which one's the summon? That one? Yeah. Can we just take her out? Do we need to wiggle first? What do we do? What do we do here, guys? Let's just shoot it. And 65. We needed a 64 to win, I believe. Maybe. I wasn't sure. Gosh. Oh my gosh. How dirty, man. So close. So close. If I brought in more reinforcements, if I like the tons of things here, guys, that would have lost us the whole match. So huge shout out to my opponent who attacked early for me because he didn't want to stream tonight. Really appreciate that. And otherwise, we're in the finals and we'll be in the top 50. And because I won round 8 and I ended up in the top 50, that means during the off season, you can look me up, guys. I'll be in the top 50 on the leaderboard the whole season, regardless of what happens in the next episode. Even if I'm out in the top 50 for real, it'll say I am, which is great. That's the best kind of something. I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. Do you guys like heavy defense more, or do you prefer efficiency? I'm curious. Tell me in the comments if you like. Alright, guys. Goodbye.